Next will be the cleanup hitter, Brandon Perry. He flew out in his last at-bat.
Almost, Matty. Almost went deep his last AB. Certainly just missed it. With this guy's big power, he's feeling pretty good at the dish. Look for him to try and get on something and drive it out of the yard this AB.
First pitch on its way.
0-1.
Fooled him with that one as he's way out in front.
Find a gap, kid. Find a gap.
Slider laid off for a ball.
Hey, doubled up on breaking balls there outside. Now might be the time to bust that fastball in.
The 1-1 is taken for ball 2.
1 strike.
Adames, the runner at first with 2 gone. He's fallen behind now, 3-1.
Hey, he's had great command all day. Want to see how aggressive he is in the zone with a 3-ball count.
Come on, guy, get your pitch right here.
The 3-1. And it's up to a 3-2 full count now. Well, he's having a good amount of success here, Dan, even though he hasn't really gotten a ton of swings and misses.
Yeah, it amazes me how every game.
And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3. And that. Settling in now, John Birdie. He'll start us off in the 8th.
The third baseman, number 5, John.
Heading out toward shallow right. Perry is over a few steps toward the line, and he has. Stepping into the box, Brandon Perry, who looked to bounce back after striking out his last time up. First pitch hack in here, and that's the first strike.
After the walk and with runners on the bags, he couldn't afford to fall behind here. Nice job of jumping ahead.
And a reach with the backhand, but he comes up empty as that gets by him. He's safe. The throw was offline, and they've taken the lead here in the 8th. And now time will be called here as you see the pitching coach making his way out to the mound to pay a quick visit. Gerardo Reyes will come out and take the ball here as he'll be making his 15th appearance of the year.
Gerardo Reyes. The left fielder, number 7, Willie.
And here's the former prize Dodger prospect, Willie Calhoun. Ball 1 to start the at-bat.
Hey, it's your pitch. Drive it deep. Here we go, baby. Hey, your turn.
Looking
now.
to keep
No
this a
turn.
1-run game. The pitch. Had him lunging at that pitch away, and it's 1-1 now. Cardinals get the bullpen started here as a right-hander's up and warming. 2 men are on with 2 men out.
Punch up right here, kid.
Nope.
And this is low, ball 2. 2-1.
Great chance right here as a hitter to be really aggressive. With 2 guys already on, pretty good shot. He's going to get a challenge pitch right here.
Oh my, this ball is crushed. Where will this one end up? Gone. And that one had some extra distance. So it's a 3-run shot to straightaway right field. Home run number 5 on the year as they open it up to 6-2 now.
What a piece of clutch hitting. This team is holding on to a slim lead, and he blows this thing wide open with a 3-run blast. That could be the nail in the coffin. Always nice to get the first game of the series, but even more so when it's in front of the home crowd. Seems to energize everybody the rest of the series.
And tonight's ends at a 6-2 finish. The Padres came through late, taking the lead in the 8th to secure the victory. Jose Castillo earns his 3rd win of the year in relief.
8 hits, 1 error. They left 5 men on base.
MLB The Show's coverage of Major League Baseball is on the air. A good one on tap for you this afternoon between the St. Louis Cardinals and the San Diego Padres. Major League Baseball on the Show starts now. Randy Dobnak gets the ball in Game 3 of the series. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Hey, you can't always judge a pitcher by the numbers. I know the ERA is into the 4s coming into this start, but he's actually a pretty solid pitcher. And every once in a while, he can throw some decent games in there. It's not easy having an ERA under 4 in baseball. He's slightly over that, but this guy's a better pitcher than that ERA indicates.
Ready now, Brandon Perry, and he's looking to turn the page. The bat's been ice cold over the last 8 or so ball games. Here comes the first pitch. Dan Dero, we take a look at this Cardinals ball club as they enter play this afternoon. Fair to say they're not playing their best baseball right now. Losers of 5 of their last 6.
Yeah, Matt, things haven't gone too well so far in this series, Dero. They're looking to avoid the sweep here in this one.
Yeah, they got to get off in the early innings. It's going to be monumental if they can push a few runs across and give this pitcher a chance to relax.
Now a throw over to first, and he'll get dirty, but he's back in safely. Runner at first here, 1 man out. There's a swing and a high drive into left center field. O'Neill looks up. Gone! So a 2-run shot to left center. Home run number 15 for him thus far, as the Padres have taken a 2-0 lead.
What a way to start this one off. Scoreless top of the frame, and you answer with a bomb in the bottom of the first.
Now at the plate, Justin Williams. He comes in after a day of rest yesterday, so we'll see if it did him any good. Swinging a blooper to the right side. In there, a base hit. So a 2-out knock, and we'll go a little deeper into the top of the second.
Well, that's what's so disappointing as a pitcher, Dero. You make a really good pitch, and yet...
At the plate, Jose Martinez. 0 for 1 here in the early going.
Jose Martinez.
Grounded to the right. Adames scoops it up. And quickly, there are 2 away. Digging in, Brandon Perry. He went deep in his first at-bat. We'll see what he's got in store for us here.
And, hey, it was a breaking ball to boot. This guy's a pretty good off-speed hitter. You could tell by that last at-bat he wasn't fooled at all. He sat back, waited, got the breaking ball, and didn't miss it.
Here's a late swing and a miss, strike 2.
Hey, that's the modern game right now. North-south. Elevate that high fastball and bury stuff in the dirt. Completely different from the east-west we came up playing.
1 ball and 2 strikes to count. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
Well, he kind of got caught chasing the first 2 pitches out of the strike zone. But I think he's caught on to their game a little bit right now. 2 tough pitches that he took with 2 strikes, and now the count is 2-2.
Now here's a fly ball. Well hit. Right fielder looking up. Still ranging back. Gone. He finds the short porch for a home run. A solo shot here to straightaway right field. His second of the game. And the Padres made it a 4-1 game.
Well, he's given up 2 long balls in just 2 1/3 innings of work. So it seems as though they might have his number here. Not sure how much more the manager wants to see. He needs to turn it around quick if he wants to stay in this one for a while.
Stepping in, Justin Williams. A base hit in his first trip.
Number 26.
Hey, check him out. Watch up right here.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Pulled high in the air out to right field. Right fielder giving chase. He gets there to make the catch, and that ends the inning. So it's 1 run on 1 base hit, the home run, no errors, and no one left on base. To the bottom of inning number 4 we go. Padres lead it 4-2. In now, Brandon Perry. 2 home runs in 2 at-bats so far, and looking to add to that here.
This guy's having a pretty good week so far in 1 game. His last at-bat is 2nd home run of the game. We'll see if they'll pitch him a little bit more carefully in this AB.
Fouled away. Well, you don't need us to tell you it's really starting to come down out there. I can't imagine the umpires will let this go too much longer if it doesn't ease up.
Well, you could say that again, Matt. It's raining cats and dogs out there. Make sure you don't step in a poodle. I think it's time to get the grounds crew out.
And an off-speed pitch swung on and missed, and with that, the side is retired. Leading off the inning, Tyler O'Neill, and they'll need him to get something going here.
Even though we're moving into the back end of this game, they're only down by a couple of runs. You know that old slogan, a bloop and a blast. They could certainly...
Here's a fly ball, well hit. Racing back, the right fielder. On the warning track, he makes the catch. Now in the box, Tommy Edman will attempt to put the ball in play for a change here with the first 2 guys going down on strikes to start the inning. This is pulled into right, and that'll get down for a 2-out single.
I mean, that has to frustrate the guy on the mound right there. You get him down 0-2.
Brandon Perry, he comes in 2 for 3 with a couple of home runs thus far on his line. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Swing and a line drive. Foul. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
Wow, I think the heart of this system is right on top of us because it is really coming down out there. This isn't an easy sport to play in the rain.
Fastball misses in the dirt as he tried to get him to chase the low one.
Hey, that 0-2 fastball wasn't even close, but I'm hit right now. I'm still sitting on that heater.
Hey, come on now, big dog. Get your pitch.
Tried to hold up there. Appeal down to first, and no swing. It's ball 2. Protecting with 2 strikes, went out of the zone that time, but he stays alive. He's ready with the 2-2 pitch. This one misses, and that'll fill the count here. 3-2 with 2 away.
Every base runner in a close game like this really matters, so you can't afford to be giving out free passes this late.
There's a swing and a high pop-up. Edman is there, and the inning is over. 3 up, 4-2 the final score today. The Friars jumped out to an early lead in the first and never looked back.
The final line score.
lights as the show gets. Josh James, a right-hander from Florida, gets the ball as the starter here. What's your take on him, Dan?
You know, Matt, it's awfully tough getting a lot of no decisions as a starting pitcher, but he was able to pick up his first win of the year in his last start. Hopefully, his mojo starts turning around.
And that gets through for a one-out base hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are two aboard now. Stepping up now, Brandon Perry, and their runners at the corners now.
Perry.
First pitch of the at-bat. Hit hard on the ground to second. Taken in by Scope. One there. On to first as they get the double play to get him out of the inning. A couple of walks, but no damage. An inning in the books. No score on the show. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Ben Ruda.
Number 24, Ben Ruda.
A 1 pitch on its way. Pulled toward right center field. Perry is there to put it away, and the runner will be forced to retreat back to first. Digging in for his second at-bat, Brandon Perry. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
Perry.
Here comes the first pitch.
This is a tough guy to turn two on. It's got to be hit hard. If you're an infielder, you've got to catch it and get rid of it quickly.
Tatis on at first, nobody out.
Drive it. Get your pitch. Drive it.
Skied into straightaway right. Right fielder is on the run. He gets to it and makes the catch for the first out. Stepping up to the plate, Nico Goodrum.
For the Tigers, the shortstop, Nico Goodrum.
Hit high and deep to straightaway right field. A ball that's carrying. He's got it. A nice play there. 2 away. So striding forward now, Brandon Perry. He flew out in his last at-bat.
Almost, Matty. Almost went deep his last AB. Certainly just missed it. With this guy's big power, he's feeling pretty good at the dish. Look for him to try and get on something and drive it out of the yard this AB.
Swings through it for strike number 2.
His command has been outstanding so far, hitting nearly all of his spots, and that's been a big factor why he's been so successful up to this point.
He dives. Did he catch that? He did. What a play there for the first out. Digging in once again, Brandon Perry.
Brandon Perry.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Well behind that fastball. It's a swinging strike.
It's not easy to get your barrel to a pitch that high. That can be an effective location as long as he keeps it above the letters.
Pitch taken several inches below the zone, in fact.
All right, come on now. One time. Let it fly.
Tried to hold up there. Appeal down to first, and no swing. It's ball 2.
Hey, let's go, big fella. Need you right here.
Now the 2-1 pitch. 4 runs, 9 hits, and 1 error for the Padres so far. Now a swing, and the barrel of the bat breaks in 2 that time.
Pick it up.
And an off-balance throw is in time as he takes one away. Wow. Coming to the plate now, Ben Ruda. And he needs to make something happen. They're down to their final out here in the ninth. Last breath for the Tigers. Pulled toward right center field. Makes the catch, and the Padres have claimed the 4th consecutive victory here as this ball game is over.
4 wins in a row for these guys, and I'm sure they're feeling pretty good about themselves. We'll see how long they can keep this up.
4-0 the score tonight. The San Diego Padres used a nice 5th inning to take the lead, and they never gave it back. Josh James earns the win, his 2nd. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to theshownation.com.
The final line score for our ball game tonight. For the victorious San Diego Padres, 4 runs on 11 hits, 1 error. They left 14 men on base.
Afternoon baseball here on the show. Coming up, we've got a good matchup in store between the Detroit Tigers and the San Diego Padres. It's interleague baseball. Next on the show. Mackenzie Gore, a lefty from North Carolina, against the starting assignment. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Hey, this guy's done a real good job on the year keeping the opponent's batting average down. Both righties and lefties coming into this one hitting under 250 against this guy. He's been good all season long.
The 1-0 is offered at and missed for the first strike.
Beautifully thrown splitter right there. High 80s down in the zone. Looks like a fastball coming, and then boom, the bottom falls out of it. Terrific pitch.
2-1 as he misses with the slurve there. And set up behind the dish is Clyde Washington, as you see the rest of our umpiring crew there.
Yeah, Matty, Clyde's my type of umpire. I didn't mind the low strike zone, and that's exactly what he has. If you're not going to give him above the belt, I'm okay with it.
D-Row, you know, one of the things I guess with Clyde is he is a real good low strike umpire. Pitchers seem to like him more than hitters, but one thing I will say, he has a very consistent zone. It's a low zone, but a consistent zone.
And here's the 3-2 from him. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul.
Hey, I need you right here, one time.
The next 3-2. Now he extends nicely, and this ball is driven to right field and deep. And this ball is gone. No chance to make a play on that one. A solo shot here to straightaway right field. Number 17 for him on the season, and the Padres bust out in front 1-0.
Well, if you're going to give up a towering blast to one of the best players in their lineup, it's better to do it with no one on base. It stinks.
And next it'll be the Tigers cleanup hitter, Jonathan Scope. Comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. High and deep to straightaway right. A ball that's carrying. On the warning track, he makes the catch. Digging in the switch hitter, Nico Goodrum.
The shortstop.
3-2 pitch. Drives it the other way to deep right. Looking up is the right fielder. Gone. He uses that short porch to an advantage home run. Nico Goodrum has just closed. So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Brandon Perry, and he's the reigning recipient of the National League's Player of the Month award. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Hit the other way out toward right field. Right fielder is on the run, and he tracks it down. Nice play for the first out. So striding in, Brandon Perry. He flew out in his last at-bat. First pitch of the at-bat. Pulls this one in the air out to left. Cameron will reach out with one hand to make the catch on the move, and new inning set to get underway, and that'll bring up Jonathan Scope to hit next.
Jonathan Scope.
All even at 2-2. Here it is. Skied into straightaway right. Perry is there, and he has it for the out. one-run game this afternoon, 3-2 the final finish. The Padres came through late, taking the lead in the 8th. We are under the lights this evening as we get you set for another edition of Baseball on the Show. Tonight, an intriguing matchup between the San Diego Padres and the Miami Marlins. The Friars have now won 5 consecutive games. They'll aim to continue their winning streak next. Alec Bettinger will be on the mound for the series opener. Dan, any thoughts?
Hey, we're going to get a chance to look at a guy that he's a little bit up and down throughout points of his career. A career ERA just over 4. When he's good, he can be really good. And when he's bad, well, let's just say he can be pretty bad at times. But it'll be interesting to see which one we see. He's a little bit of Jekyll and Hyde. Hopefully he's going to be a in this one here today.
Adames on second. Tatis on at first with nobody out. Got him.
One of the toughest pitches they hit.
And it'll be the cleanup spot for the Padres. Brandon Perry. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. 1 ball, no strikes the count.
Come on, big guy. Get your pitch, huh?
Now a move over to first, and he just manages to get his hand in. Runners on first with 1 down. And again a throw and a dive, but he's back. The 1-0 home.
Inside, ball 1.
Fouled off. The 2-2.
I got 3 and 2.
Well, a 3-2 count and a guy that handles the bat up at the plate. This is a great time to put that runner on first in motion.
Now the payoff pitch home.
Inside,
and
ball
this
4.
misses for ball 4. The second walk he surrendered here in the first 3 innings.
Well, he battled to get it to a 3-2 count, but that pitch wasn't even close. Now he's got a man on with 1 out, so he's got to focus on trying to get the ground ball.
So first and second with 1 man gone, and into bat next, former Dodger minor leaguer Willie Calhoun. He's set, and the pitch.
Nope, ball 1.
Calhoun stands 5 feet 8 inches tall, bats left, throws right. He was a 4th-round selection back in the 2015 MLB draft.
Hey, when you come out of the middle rounds, you have to grind for everything, and that's exactly what this guy has done, and he has turned himself into a solid big league ball player.
Runners are at first and second with 1 away. And he takes ball 2, and it's 2-1.
Great chance right here as a hitter to be really aggressive. With 2 guys already on, pretty good shot. He's going to get a challenge pitch right here.
There we go.
He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. Slapped hard the opposite way. And that's in there. Base hit. Long throw to the plate. And they're not going to get him as he's in there to score.
That's what we refer to in the biz as a hanger right there. He's lucky he's getting this baseball back.
Now batting, third baseman.
That'll bring in as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1.
Well, I think he's got to find a way out of this jam and limit the damage. If he's unable to do that, this game could get away from him.
Runners are at first and third, 1 away. And it's quickly 0-2. To first. Oh, and he can't pick it up cleanly.
Dig.
Throw to first is in time, but meanwhile the runner is in to score.
That grounder was hard hit.
Into the box now, Brandon Perry.
He's coming off a month in which he earned National League Player of the Month recognition.
And he waves at a curveball there. No balls and a strike. And he jumps at a changeup, a swing and a miss. De Los Santos, a right-hander standing 6'3". This is his 6th season for him in the big leagues. Oh, and they pulled a string on a good changeup there as he swings and misses. And he's now at the plate, Brandon Perry, and he's likely just trying to put one in play here. 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts thus far. And that's cut on and missed.
0-1.
I love the fact that this batter continues to be aggressive, but after striking out twice already, maybe he's got to take a step back, see the ball a little bit deeper, and be willing to work deep into the count.
Not a bad pitch there with 2 strikes, but it misses 1-2.
As a hitter, you got to be staunch in your game plan. You know he has a nasty changeup.
A swing.